If I win! Here! Here! Nice job, Alvin! Right here!
You picked the wrong fight. There is nothing to fear.
Rolling snap! Variable trigger! Rolling snap!
You picked the wrong fight.
Yes! All right!
I'll do my best!
Rolling snap! Home strike!
Open the covenant of darkness!
If I win! 7 4! Dragon shot!
The guard's out. Ready for this?
Fourth wave!
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
There's always room for improvement.
World I win!
Take this! Finish them off! Not yet!
Variable trigger! That's 1!
Ready for this?
Fourth wave!
Let's keep this up.
Here we go!
World I win! Rising Falcon!
Take this! Take this!
This is what we're made of.
World I win! Rolling snap!
The guard's down.
Snap!
Ready? Fully charged.
Fourth wave! Igneous crush! Ruination Fang!
Let's keep this up.
I'm just getting... Woohoo! That's gotta be some sort of free-fall world record, right?
We got you! We got you! Here!
Jude,
Rising Falcon! Savage Roar!
onward.
Demon in! Hit it with fire! Take this!
Fall!
Hellhammer, please take them away!
Finish them off! Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Lies at the horizon.
Ready? Fully charged! Force wave!
There's more?
Try fire!
Not yet!
Focus!
Hellhammer, there's more! That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge.
No brakes?
Finish them off! Mirage Blitz!
So sorry, everyone.
Here we
Ready?
go!
Fully charged! Force wave! Rising Falcon!
Here we go!
Savage Roar!
I don't have time to doubt myself.
Alright, not bad.
I'll overcome anything.
Here by wind! Rolling snap!
The guard's down.
Try fire!
Hellfire! Take this!
Afraid!
Fall!
Take this!
Please keep them away!
Not yet. Sorry about that.
That's one!
Ready for this?
Fourth wave! Inferno Dance! Demonic Chaos! Alright!
Nice one.
Igneous Crush! Steel! Dragon!
It's too bad. The battle's over already. I wanted to stay linked up a little bit longer!
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm ready!
The guard's down.
Fire! Fall! Focus! Fall! Dragon Shot! Dragon Shot!
Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin! Home strike! Ready?
Fully charged.
Fourth wave!
No break. Here we go.
Fall! I refuse to run away. Yes, all right. Now! Yes! Looks like I win!
Not yet.
Home strike!
Here we go. Finish them off.
Ready?
Fully charged.
Fourth wave!
Covenant of Darkness. That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge. I can't stop. I want to get stronger. You can totally do it.
Let's go!
Take this.
What happened?
Sorry about that.
All right!
Nice one.
Please keep them
Try
away.
win! Swallow dance! Swallow dance!
We will not falter.
Never stop improving.
Stay alert, everyone! Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave! Summon roar!
You picked the wrong fight.
You're so slow, Leia. Climb faster. What? Am I holding up the guy who can float?
Rolling snap!
Jude!
Here! Rolling snap!
Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin! Summon roar! Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave!
You okay?
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
If you say so. Here we go again.
Here! Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave! Diving! Let's keep this up.
No brakes?
Try fire!
Take this!
Fall!
Take this!
Fall! Fall! Quick! Home strike!
Ready?
Fully charged! Fourth wave!
Home rolling snap!
Tornado drive!
Now!
Home and shot! Home and shot!
Home strike!
Eat it! Sorry about that.
I'm just Why won't you let me fight?
You owe me.
One!
Fully charged!
Fourth wave!
Diving shot! Demonic chaos!
That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge.
We got you!
Here! Strike! Now!
Ready when you are.
Ready? Fly! Diving shot!
Go!
Jude!
Now!
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
I need more strength.
I win!
Nice one.
Don't worry.
Fall!
Finish him off.
Who's next? You picked the wrong fight.
Just keeps getting better. The guard's out.
Fall!
Not yet. Take this. The guard's down. The guard's down.
Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave! Okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah, rolling snap! Here! Finish them off!
Here! Rolling snap! Rolling! All right!
Next one.
I do not have time to waste.
No breaks?
There's nothing to fear.
Ready?
Ready for this?
Fourth wave! Diving fountain!
Demonic chaos! The guard's down.
That's one!
Got it.
Storm current!
Oh, we're done already?
Isn't that good?
I wasn't done playing around.
You're such a bully. Not yet. I still need to get better.
Ready, Tipo?
Try win! Here! All right!
Nice one.
Rolling snap!
That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge.
Try fire! Focus! Coil! Strike!
Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin!
No breaks?
Fall! Fall! This is what we're made of!
I'll do my best.
Ready? Ready for this? Force wave!
Moonlight Press!
Fall!
I'm okay.
Fall! I don't have time to doubt myself.
Never stop improving.
Here we go. Here we go. No brakes?
Rolling snap! Rolling snap! Rolling snap! Rolling! All right!
Nice
Rolling
one.
snap! Here!
Even bang! The guard's down. You okay?
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
If you say so.
Rolling snap!
Jude!
All right!
Nice one. The guard's down.
Fall! Fall!
Ready? Fully charged. Force wave!
Let's keep this up.
No brakes?
Try fire! Focus! Fall!
Dance!
Focus! Fall!
Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin!
Finish them off.
Now!
Take this!
I refuse to run away. That's one!
Fully charged. Force wave! Here we go. No brakes?
Focus!
Not bad.
Try fire!
Finish them off.
Fall!
Here we go.
Focus!
The guard's down.
That's one!
Ready for this? Force wave!
We're so strong when we work together.
Yeah, everyone's so cool. I'm just getting started.
Here we go.
All right.
Nice one.
All right.
Nice one.
We're so strong when we work together.
Yeah, everyone's so cool.
No breaks?
Stay alert, everyone. Try fire. Fall.
Take this!
Fall.
Not yet, not yet!
Coil.
The guard's out.
Now.
Here we go.
Demon Fist.
You okay?
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
If you say so.
I feel much stronger.
You're really coming into your own.
I'll overcome anything.
No breaks?
Try fire.
The guard's out.
Fall. Coil.
Take this!
Fall.
No breaks? Should have gone a little easier. All right, not bad.
It sure is dark in here. Everyone, watch your step.
Wanna...
Watch out, everyone. It looks way tougher than the others.
Of course it is. We wouldn't find it around here otherwise.
Nothing ever seems to faze her.
She's not the only one.
You're quite calm and composed yourself, Alvin.
Final Fury!
No breaks?
Coil!
Finish them all.
Working! Large Blade! Large Blade! Sunspark! Hit! Now! Home! That's one!
Ready for this?
Force Wave! Sunspark! Hit!
Not bad.
Here! Terra Sunspark! Hit! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap!
Not yet.
Don't worry.
Sinful and avenge the fallen.
Here!
Sinful and
Rolling
avenge
Snap!
the
Rolling
fallen.
Dragon! Dodge! Coil! Here!
The mighty far through the wicked.
Here! Rolling Snap! Here! Rolling Snap!
Here we go.
The familiar battlefield.
Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! That's one!
Fully charged.
Fourth Wave! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! Here!
Ow, please keep them away.
No breaks?
Here! Rolling Snap! Here! Yeah! There! Now! Yeah! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! Rolling Snap! I don't have time to doubt myself.
I don't understand. The spirit fossil came off. How is she able to continue walking?
Gotta find a way to push the Otherworld reactor plan forward.
Were you involved in the plan's creation?
And who might you all be?
Oh, we're from Riza, Max.
I'm a relative of Gilland Yulsevent. I was hoping you could educate this group about the Otherworld reactor plan.
You're with Gilland. Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I work at the Department of Otherworld Affairs.
Figured it'd go smoother this way.
I presume your department deals with issues related to Riza Maxia?
Correct. As you're no doubt aware, we Olympians have passed down legends of another world since antiquity.
Every kid knows the story of the Spirit Maxwell and the utopia he created for his followers, Riza Maxia. But from around the time I was born, scholars and politicians started taking that story seriously.
Correct. That was because we detected an unusual distortion in space. Our research suggested that vast amounts of energy could be circulating beyond the distortion. That discovery led to the creation of the Department of Otherworld Affairs' predecessor, the Next Gen Energy Bureau. They developed equipment to widen the distortion and study what was on the other side. Things were going well at first.
Then the equipment went haywire, and a passenger ship near the experimental site, the ESS Anithra, disappeared without a trace.
The incident 20 years ago.
Everyone thought the experiment had failed, but it hadn't. Several years later, we received a transmission straight from Gilland. He told us that he and the Zenithra had been sucked into the otherworld, and that he had since created a device that could punch a hole through the spatial distortion.
And that he found a solution to Olympias's energy problems to boot.
That's right. His plan was to use the energy circulating throughout this other world as a reactor.
So what will happen to the people on that world?
Are you with the anti-governmentalists? Right now, the opposition party is using the issue of otherworld people's rights as a shield to try and block the otherworld reactor plan. Yet they have no alternative solution for our energy problem. Olympias has long since passed the point where we can solve our problems with idealistic jargon.
So you supported the Otherworld reactor plan, fully aware of the consequences.
You're damn right I did, and I continue to support it wholeheartedly.
Forget it, Mila. There's no point in trying to change his mind.
I know. My duty remains unchanged. Do everything I can to stop the plan from succeeding.
What are you doing, Alvin?
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, that's just who I am, all right. And what about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Yeah, I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature, the way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move. It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid. Huh?
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Yeah, I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see. I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me. I mean, I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Mila?
Are you willing to tell me?
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
And I? What do I really want?
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again. I suppose that's it. That's a good reason, isn't it?
Hey. Don't you want to sit?
You've changed.
Not really. To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Mila! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right? Mila?
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
The entity known as Maxwell is essential for the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then we won't be able to stay together anymore?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
And there's no other way, is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together. Gaius!
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something, and that's all.
Well? What then?
We are ready to commence our operation to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympias.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So,
Take it easy.
this is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
If you wish to make your dream a reality, then come and face me. I won't run, and I won't hide.
Wait. What about Muse?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
He wants to save her too, doesn't he?
Hey. I know I might just be fighting for selfish reasons now, but I know that I have to go face Gaius. I need to get a grip on these fragile feelings. Otherwise, I won't become the adult I want to be. So, Mila, if I ever stray from my path, promise me that you'll be there to remind me who I really am.
I will.
Sleep well?
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep.
I'm coming too. And me 3.
I shall accompany you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Nifty knife.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
She's like my own dark shadow. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of course not.
You know me well.
Check out our wares before they're all sold out.
Have you heard the news? The Sven family finally settled on a new patriarch.
Took them long enough. Didn't the old patriarch die in that Zenithra accident 20 years ago?
Along with his wife, son, and younger brother. Talk about a tragedy.
Hey, the real tragedy was the heirs fighting for his title. That sure wasn't pretty. That only lasted what, close to 2 decades?
Nothing like a family feud to brighten up a day.
Tell me about it. You wouldn't want to be anywhere near when me and my daughter-in-law fight.
Definitely wouldn't want to see that.
Sven? Hey, Alvin?
Yep, that's my family. They're pretty famous here in Olympias.
And where does Gilland fall?
He was my dad's little brother, and the head of one of the lesser Svent lines. He always resented my family for having the stronger position in the line of succession. But then my dad died in the accident that left us stranded on Riza Maxia, leaving a young me and my helpless mother to fend for ourselves.
And Gillen saw that as a chance for revenge.
Worse. He took advantage of the situation and tried to legally steal my claim to the family leadership. He used the Svent name to create Exodus and push the Otherworld reactor plan. All so that when he eventually came back to Olympias, he could claim the family mantle for himself.
He spent 20 years scheming from a whole other world?
Yep. Even I got to admire my uncle's persistence.
So if we hadn't stopped him,
I'd probably have been erased the moment his plan succeeded.
What about now? Are you gonna go back home?
You heard the ladies. There's no place for me there anymore. Besides, I've been a feral dog for too long now. I couldn't rejoin the noble elite.
Then...
You're all stuck with me.
Oh.
You could at least try to hide your disappointment.
Come on, let me... Guy? He looks pretty angry. He's totally...
It has quite the conviction, wielding such power in its current state.
No, that is not conviction. It's merely hanging on to the bloodlust of war. We can only help by ending its misery.
That's no good.
Ready?
Got it.
Current! Let me cool down. Sonic thrust! Coil! Now! Squad gun!
Don't worry.
That's one!
Got it.
Current! Coil!
No break.
Steel! Forces of nature! Pierce through the...
Don't worry.
Coil!
Take this. Daring and beauty.
Coil! Ready?
Got it.
Diving Falcon!
I refuse to run away.
Jude, you're up.
Can we look before we leap? Less looking, more leaping.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse like this?
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
I don't think that's what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Riza Maxia?
We can go back?
Yes, we can probably return to Riza Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point. Ready, everyone?
Last one in has to kiss Tipo.
Hey, no fair!
I gotcha.
No need to worry. We're all bound for the same destination.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up. What?
Hey, nice of you to join us. Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here. Where's Leia?
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
I did. It leads to Riza Maxia, so that's the wrong way.
Then Gaius and Muse must be that way.
This presents a dilemma. I assumed we would just be following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Better keep our guard up.
Let's go, everyone. Don't you think you should go home? Even just for a quick visit?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll do it.
And when Mila toots the horn, he climbs right on board.
No, that's not... I was planning to do it anyway.
Whatever.
No brakes?
Full touch fire!
Open the covenant of
No brakes?
Fall! Sonic water! Coil!
Who's next?
Nice job, Alvin.
Here we go. Oh, we're done already?
Isn't that good?
I wasn't done playing around.
You're such a bully. Not yet. I still need to get better.
You sure you don't need to stop by Nia Kara for anything?
Actually, it has been a while since I've shown my face around town. I wouldn't mind seeing how everyone's doing.
Well, when we have a chance, let's make the trip.
You don't want to pay Balin a visit?
Why? Are you hoping to hear one of his humiliating stories about my past?
The more you bring it up, the more curious we get. Gaius has been busy keeping order in Rashagal ever since Noctigal died. I wonder what's going on back at his old castle in Canbalar.
I win!
Finish them off!
Rolling snap! Rolling snap! Here!
Let's keep this up.
No breaks?
Here!
Finish them off!
Please keep them away.
Here! I win! Roll and snap! Roll and snap! Roll and snap! Roll and snap! Here! Alright!
Here we go. Nice one.
Roll and snap! Roll and snap! Alright!
Nice one.
Roll and snap!
Jude! Sorry about that.
Pop quiz! How many people do you think live in one of those giant houses in Triglav?
Have you always liked pop quizzes this much? I've never noticed after all this time. Oh, I know. Did your love of pop quizzes awaken while I was dead?
She's always liked pop quizzes.
Oh. I imagine you must know lots of embarrassing stories about Alvin.
I do. In fact, embarrassing stories might be the only Alvin stories I know.
This I gotta hear.
Shall I tell you one?
One more word and you're dead to me forever.
Well now, this is a conundrum. I know. How about a bet?
Truly an Olympian's answer to everything.
Now, Alfred, you know better than that. Gambling is a long and proud Olympian tradition. It has some bad points, but it has good ones too.
Would we be betting money?
Certainly not. We can choose to bet anything we like. For example, we could bet on whether or not you can find a light leaf clover. If you can, you win, and I'll air out some of Alfred's dirty laundry.
What's a light leaf clover?
It's a clover with golden leaves that grows on the sides of roads.
Olympians consider it a good luck charm. I've heard they once grew along Rasal High Road.
Then this should be a piece of cake. You got yourself a bet, buddy.
So betting is a hallowed Olympian tradition? I'm a little intrigued myself.
Okay, let's go check out Rusal High Road.
Hey, wait a minute. It's been ages since a light leaf clover was seen on the high road, and some say they might be extinct.
Alfred, are you really going to waste my magnanimity?
This is why I hate gambling.
Sounds like our best chance to find a light leaf clover is on the Rusal High Road.
It's a clover with sun-colored leaves, right? Let the hunt begin!
There was a family of cows beneath the tree at the top of the hill, with one bull and 2 sows.
That's Muse's voice! I thought Muse was with Gaius! We should check inside.
No, wait. There's a human in there with her. We need to be careful.
When Billy found them, he said, "Hey, which one's the wife and which one's the mistress?"
What kind of story is this?
What are you doing?
Let's go. Where's Muse? I know she was here.
I don't know. Are you friends of hers? Did Muse leave already?
Are you okay? You seem a little bit off, Granny.
Muse must have gone out the window.
Are you better now?
Yes, sweetheart. Thank you.
Your eyes.
I appreciate your concern, dear.
Can you see us?
I can sense you. I may be blind to light, but I've learned how to see other things.
I need to ask you something. I know Muse was here. What was she doing?
Before I answer, could you explain to me why you're so interested in her?
Well,
Mila is Muse's sister.
Elise.
Shh! Let's just make this easy for everyone, okay?
Muse's sister?
Yes.
Very well, since it sounds like you don't mean Muse any harm. I first met her 5 years ago when my daughter and I were involved in a terrible accident. Muse happened to be there, and she saved my life. Unfortunately, my daughter was not so lucky.
She saved your life?
She told me she only did it on a whim. But even though I had survived, I had lost my will to live. My beloved daughter, who had read to me every day, was gone. But one day, I asked Muse if she would read to me instead.
And she said yes?
She did, but I could tell that she hated it at first. Just another of her whims, I suppose.
No way!
I can't believe it.
She is a very kind girl, you know. And a little bit timid, but I suppose that's true of most girls her age. I'm sure you have your reasons for chasing her. I certainly won't try to stop you. But if I may, I'd ask that you please try not to hurt her.
Mila?
I understand how you feel.
Good. That's wonderful.
Why are you smiling?
I'm just relieved to hear that.
Come on, let me...
Fezabel Marsh. Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Aljul?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
That's right. You were part of that war. I'm sorry.
Is this a light leaf clover?
Yeah, that's it. Damn it, Balin told me these things were extinct.
Extinct? You thought they were extinct and let us bet anyway?
No, well, yeah, basically.
Well, all's well that ends well. It's a miracle.
We've traveled to an entirely different world, and this is what qualifies as a miracle to you?
Damn, I thought we got them all, but it looks like we missed one. You there, hand over that clover if you know what's good for you.
Huh? Who the heck are you? We found this fair and square.
If anyone else finds a clover, we lose our bet. If you won't hand it over, we'll take it by force.
Roll and snap! Here! Roll and snap! Here! Roll and snap!
The name's Alvin, and don't you forget it.
Why would they just attack us like that? And what did they mean about a bet?
Wait a minute.
Do you know something?
Best not to talk out here. Let's go back to Balin's.
Yes! Now we get to hear an embarrassing story about Alvin.
This is why I hate gambling.
Let's bring the light leaf clover back to Balin.
And then we get our story. This is gonna be good.
Holy, I can't believe you actually found a light leaf clover. If we'd have bet money, you'd have made a killing.
All right, make with the embarrassing stories.
Oh well, a bet's a bet.
Which one are you going to tell them?
Let's make it the one about this very clover. When Alvin was 5 years old, he wanted to do something for Aunt Leticia's, for his mother's birthday. He came up with the idea of giving her a crown made entirely out of light leaf clovers.
Sounds like that could be difficult.
Right, even back then they were quite hard to find. So little Alvin thought long and hard about what to do. After a lot of thought, he came up with the idea of painting regular clovers the color of light leaf clovers.
That's brilliant!
Is it? He gave it to Leticia before the paint was dry, and she ended up getting it all over her hair. Alvin was even more surprised at this than Leticia was, and he started bawling his eyes out. Out of habit, he buried his face in her hair as he tried to apologize, and ended up getting paint all over his face, too. The end.
That's so cute!
That was a wonderful story.
You really loved your mother, didn't you, Alvin?
I'll get you for this, Balin.
Talking about Leticia has put me in the mood for one of her peach pies. Oh, they were absolute perfection. I'd give anything for one more bite, but unfortunately, it's not to be.
Balin, you hang on to those memories. She may never have made it back to Olympias, but at least we can keep her memory alive.
Even if you asked me to, I could never forget about her, or about you, naturally.
I'm glad I made it back.
No way! I can see now. Thank you so much.
Oh, really? That's wonderful.
Wait, aren't you from Riza Maxia?
You all are too?
How did you get here?
Hey, can you believe it? I can see now. It's all thanks to this spyrite this lady made for me.
They're already making spyrites?
This must be Balin's doing.
Whoa, this place is amazing.
We're getting some very valuable data here, all thanks to the cooperation of these Riza Maxians.
Have you learned something?
Oh yes, many things. For example, we've confirmed that Olympians and Riza Maxians are biologically identical.
Really? But I thought Olympians didn't have mana lobes.
As it turns out, Olympians have the same mana lobe region that Riza Maxians do. The only difference is that ours has devolved to the point where it no longer functions.
Makes sense. Sometimes you got the lucky ones who can still use art without Spyrix.
It's very, very rare, of course. They're usually famous entertainers or religious figures.
So why did your mana lobes devolve in the first place?
One reason is that we no longer needed to use them once we developed Spyrex. But the biggest reason
Is that Maxwell took all the people with developed mana lobes when he created Riza Maxia.
Correct. In Legends, this is referred to as the Great Departure. When Riza Maxia's existence was confirmed, and we learned that the legend was true, it was a huge surprise, not just in scientific circles, but to all people of Olympias.
So basically, we're all the same kind of human, and we're all from the same world, right? Then I'm sure we can all work together, just like you guys are doing here. Oh. What's the matter?
Wait a minute. How did these people get to Olympias?
Well,
Given the current circumstances, there is only one possible explanation.
They were brought here under duress after your military invaded Riza Maxia, correct?
What's duress?
As an Olympian, I apologize for the actions of our military. But I promise you their rights have not been violated. They're cooperating with us of their own free will.
What else could we do? There's no way for us to go home.
Really? I kinda like it here, to be honest with you. Back there, I was just a fisherman. But here, I can help save an entire world. If this research succeeds, the repercussions will be huge. Right, Dr. Balin?
Absolutely. And I'll make sure you're properly rewarded for your cooperation.
We don't need your rewards. Just get us back to Riza Maxia. I know what we're doing here could help the people of this world. But is it so crucial that you had to rob us of our lives?
I know we're acting very selfish here, I do understand. But we Olympians are quickly reaching a point where we may not survive without help. Please, help us.
I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't have said that. This shouldn't have been one of the first things for you to see. I'm sorry.
I've never seen Balin so desperate.
But the Riza Maxians do have a point.
Yeah.
In the end, we're all human. I guess that's what makes this so difficult.
Come on, let me...
Wanna...
We have to stop it!
What? Don't take it head on!
We can't let it get away!
All right, if you say so.
We can't back down now. Better to charge in, focus, and end the battle quickly.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Inferno Floor Dance! Ready?
Got it.
Inferno Dance! Rock Tide! Galloping Underworld! Ring True! Shimmering Toll!
Open the covenant of darkness!
No breaks?
Provide support!
Here we go.
Ready?
Fully charged.
Force Wave! Variable Trigger! Tornado Drop! Rising Tidal Wave!
Here we go.
Ready?
Ready for this?
Force Wave!
Take them away! Open the covenant of darkness!
Please provide support.
Wanna run?
So hurry!
Still fight. Please provide support. Now! Please, this cannot be.
Going!
Slow dance! Provide support. Inferno dance! Now! Variable Tidal Wave! Rolling! Flying Field! Rock Tide! Please provide support.
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
There's always room for improvement.
Come on, let me...
No.
That's one big cat! I think it looks kind of cute.
You know, this is not the time or place for that kind of thing.
Oh, I'm sure it's having the same thoughts about us as well.
As in, lunch?
Let's focus before it actually eats us.
The familiar battlefield.
Rising Falcon!
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Please keep them away.
Coil, ready?
Got it.
Storm current! Summon roar!
Don't worry.
Guardian field!
Don't worry.
Forces of nature. Here, through the heavens.
Finish them off.
Ready?
Fully charged.
Fourth wave! Diving Falcon! Demonic chaos! Inferno Death! Savage roar! Strike! Final fury! Coil! Lightning chain!
Please provide support.
Now! Strike! Now! Coil!
Please provide support.
Jude! Still fight! Jude! Savage roar!
Here we go.
That's one!
Ready for this?
Fourth wave!
Through the heavens.
Finish them off.
Now! I don't have time to doubt myself.
Oh my gosh! It's a pink emerald! I can't believe you actually got one! We did as you said.
Are you gonna show us the cute pink thing now or not?
What's your name? Elise. Well, you beat us fair and square, Pro Pinkus Elise. Super fair and square! Thank you. Come with us. We'll show you the cute pink thing. So this is it. It's so cute! I've never seen anything so pink and cute before. I can't believe how pink it is! Super pink, right? Here, Elise, this is for you. Congrats on becoming a Pro Pinkist. Thank you.
You did it!
That was a well-earned victory.
Thank you for all the help. I'm sorry I got you involved in this.
Don't worry about it. But I am curious what the cute pink thing was.
I can't tell you.
It's a secret shared only among Pro Pinkists.
It is? When you put it like that, it makes me super curious.
You're starting to sound like them.
But we still won't tell you.
I think becoming a Pinkist has been good for you.
Come on, let me find...
Remember that naturalist who was researching changes in spirit climbs?
Ah, yes. Perhaps he's completed his research.
Yeah, we should go visit him back at the Central Plaza.
We should probably tell Prin about Agria.
Yeah, it's the least we can do.
I hope she's still at the medical school.